me see if I can get any closer at all. I'm trying. Hi, this is Robbie from Southern California. I don't know if I can pick it up, but I'm trying. We have clouds. It's working. Is this not cool? I'm doing this with my phone, guys. Is that not cool? Let me see. I can get a little bit closer. Let's keep trying. How close can I get where I don't blur it out? Let's see. Give me a minute. Watch me lose my phone. Drop it out here in the dark. Oh, you can see the man in the moon. Look at that. Cheryl, I'm trying to zoom in the best I can. Keep in mind, this is just a phone. I think that's about the best I can zoom in. Now, if you want to see it, you may have to go online where you can find somebody with a telescope. Sunset gazing, hello. What are you doing up so late? Thought I'm the only one that stays up late. Mark Oliver? Oh, you know, Mark, it's not fair. It's earlier where you are. Shh, Zoe, come here. Come here. Gary's sleeping. Don't go barking now. Oh, no, now they're barking. They think I'm crazy. I'm sitting out here. Yeah, we do have a... Jack, it's me. Shh, shh. My dogs don't know who's sitting out in the dark. Crazy. You know, who's sitting out in the dark? Mark says it doesn't matter. I know, Gary went to sleep. I can't make it any clearer. Is this not cool? Now, I will tell you, I'm getting a better picture than normal because I am plugged into the internet this time. I am on airplane mode. So it should look as best as I can get. I just figured I'll sit out here. In 5 minutes, supposed to be completely out. Gonna wake up everybody in the neighborhood. Oh, you're in Pittsburgh? Kathy, and you can see it? It's cool. Isn't it beautiful? It's freezing out here. No, I think we're about 45 degrees, which is fine with me. I just figured I'd come out and enjoy it. My sister's been texting, my brother's been texting, my brother's sending pictures. My good camera can't pick it up. I have a really good camera. But just right now, what's left is the very edge. And I think in about 4 minutes, it's supposed to be dark. It's gonna be red. I'm looking at the picture on my phone. It's a little redder and darker in the sky. I'm gonna see if I'm trying to, I don't wanna touch my phone otherwise, because it's so far away, it will jiggle. So let me see if I can answer questions differently. You know, I tried this once before and I couldn't get it to work. Connected to the Ethernet, that is. YouTube blocked me out once and said, no, you can't do it. And I don't know why. Okay, I'm trying to find myself so I can answer questions. There we are. Oh, Mark, you were first. I didn't see that. Of course, Mark, what time is it where you are? Let's see. Oh, so many of you I don't know because not my people go to sleep early. I don't want to laugh. I'm going to shake my phone. Let's see. Pemonio Jones. Wow, thank you. Sasha Sanchez. I thought it was tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night is probably where you, it is tomorrow. No, it won't be tomorrow until 3 minutes. So in 3 minutes, it will be tomorrow. So we're still today. And that's probably what you misunderstood. I didn't even know until I think my sister texted me and then I heard something on the radio. Laurel, hello. Sheila, hello. Just for Gibby, hello. And nice. Cloud cover here. I'm gonna see if I can move this a little bit so I can kind of follow it. I hope I won't lose it, but we won't. No, we just moved it a little bit. At least my dogs now know it's me. It's almost all covered. It's gonna be too hard to say hello to everybody. Sleepy eyeglass frames, lovely. Oh, Atlanta, Georgia. Now, if you've got a good view, you go outside and watch it, you know, straight from the sky. But if you can't see it, then that's fine. We've got clouds on both sides of the moon right now, but not covering it. There is some misty clouds. Because remember, we've been raining all day and wind. But it just kind of cleared up a little bit. Yes, Mark, you were first. Carmen Hooks, hello. I'm watching from Florida. And the eclipse is beautiful. Yes, you watch it from your place. It's always nicer to see it, you know, firsthand. But if you can't see it, I decided to go ahead and go live. Tammy O'Neill, hello. If I miss anybody, it's just because it's hard to go through everybody right now. Debbie C is watching from Madison, Wisconsin. Mark said I wasn't first. I was first. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, Sunset Gates. It's 2 a.m. Oh my gosh. Yeah, here it's just turned midnight. You know, I still see an edge on that. Slowly closing up. I cannot do it any better than this, but I don't think we're choppy, so that's a good thing. Okay, it's almost dark. Oh, look, now here firsthand, it's very dark right now. It's a very dark red spot. Vance Grady, you're in Chicago. Hello, Vance Grady. Always good to see you, Vance. CLIOTIO, East Coast, and it's cloudy here. It's been cloudy here all day and pouring and raining and wind. I can't see Jack here. Don't make me laugh. I'm going to shake my camera. Colleen, hello. Wisconsin. Rosa Elena. Okay, took it off, but hello. Cat. It's almost over here in Pennsylvania. Well, now it's closed. Okay, now it's... I still see a little edge. It's so quiet. I'm surprised there's no coyotes screaming. Maybe because it got dark. You know, the moon's been making it so light. And the animals think probably there's something wrong. The sky is getting dark. I hear a dog. I think it's a dog. Oh, Mark, you got clouds. Okay. Let's see, C. Smith, hello. You can see this with the naked eye, Project Truv. If you don't have clouds, yes, it's just my phone. You could see it better if you can step outside. But if it's cloudy, then you can't see anything. See, it's still cloudy here. I don't want to zoom out, but it's not quite in front of the moon, so we can still see. Oh, Vance, Grady, we love your channel. Thank you. Tiff Knox. Cool beans, it's cloudy in Central California coast. Make a wish. Oh, are you supposed to make a wish? Let me see if I can move it, because of course the moon is moving and my tripod isn't. Zoe, don't walk into my camera. What's the matter, Zoe? She said, are you crazy? It's freezing out here. Why aren't you coming back in? I think we're pretty much in it. D-Nice, thank you, Robbie. You are so welcome. I wasn't going to do this. Rev 27.9 short season. I saw it. I saw it a few minutes ago. I think my brother's still sending pictures. Oh, my brother got a gorgeous picture. Okay, you're using a really good camera. I don't know if I can put it in front of me. I don't want to move too much. Zoe, don't move the camera. I can show you. I'll show them your picture, Leonard. This is my brother's picture. Let's see. I can't get it to work on my... No, I can't really show it. Let me see. That's my brother's picture on his camera. That's a good pic. Leonard, that's a good picture. My Sony wouldn't pick it up. It was too dark, so I gave up. Normally, I get really good pictures. I'm sitting on a chair. Oh, okay, I moved my camera. I don't know if I moved it or the moon is moving. I know the moon is moving. Okay, the moon's not moving. We're all moving. Great picture, Leonard. I can hear crickets. And I hear frogs. We have frogs now. The frogs are, I don't know if you can hear it, but they're riveting. Rivet. See if I can move that a little bit. There we go. Heed, what a delight. I usually go live just straight with the camera, and I do get buffering. There's nothing I can do. I live in this city, but I live above the hills, and we have really bad cell site. And even our internet is sometimes not strong enough. Shh, it's okay, Zoe, it's just me. So today I went ahead and I decided last minute I plugged into the router, and I'm on airplane mode, and I am hardwired in. And I'm hoping there's no buffering, because that was the whole idea, is to see. I tried it once before, and like I said, YouTube blocked me out. It said they couldn't use it, and I don't know why. And I tried again, and it let me go on. You can't see any moon, Oliver, in your garden? I am freezing. peaceful and pretty outside. I think we're officially dark. I think the moon is gone. Kind of reminds me of the show I watched, The Way Home, when she took their moon. If you were watching it, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't watch the show, then you wouldn't know. The White Witch. 41 in Virginia. Juju B. Oh, Moonsinger, you are so welcome. So you can't see things in Washington? Terrible state to see. I guess it's still getting darker. I'll move it a little bit, just try to get it centered. There we go. Now, I can't zoom in anymore, but if you're on a phone, you should be able to zoom in a little more. My phone won't let me zoom in any more than that. Oh. Now I'm reading Jujubee. Your son got you up and you saw it for 15 seconds. Now we have clear skies. Where the moon is, there is no clouds. The sky is open and black. It's so quiet out here. I probably am saying it wrong. Project Tro. You're in Stockton, California, and you don't see anything. Look straight up. You should be able to see it. Just look straight up in the sky. It's dark right now, but you'll see a big red, you'll see the moon, but it'll be red. If you don't have clouds, you should be able to see it right now. Craters, sunset gazing craters. No, I know. Believe you me, I know what spell check does to you. Let me see something. I'll be right back. The temperature right now is 45 degrees. We're exactly 45 degrees right now. Boy, that moon is moving quick. We're all rotating quick. The Earth is rotating and moving my camera. LN, just saw it in New Jersey. Clouds cleared up. Oh, that's great. Praying for our country and the world and going back to sleep. Good night, LN. Northern Sierra's 23 degrees and you're snowing? Oh, wow. SIRIANNIFICATION. The sky just opened up around the moon. There's clouds to the left and to the right. So it is open. It's starting to get light again. Henry Garcia, Hermosa. Oh my, Juju B. It's 3:10 a.m. Go to sleep. Is it Pomposa? Beautiful. Looks like a balloon. It does look like a balloon. cat. Oh, Lisa D, I live in Colorado and I can see it. Oh, cool. Dennis, 37 degrees in Western Oregon. Cold, cold. I think I read yours, CLIOTIO. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Juju, I shouldn't tell you. I have to teach pre-kiddos, let's see, all day today. Oh my goodness. Well, you have something to tell them. You as their teacher, snap a picture. Take a screenshot of this, and you can tell the kids what you did last night. There goes the coyotes. That's our coyotes. Let me move the camera just a little bit. There we go. Dartmouth, coyotes only attack tiny animals. No? Oh, cats, dogs, you know, besides rabbits and squirrels and stuff like that. They won't attack deer, but they will attack medium-sized dogs now. I didn't want to talk over the coyotes in case you wanted to hear them. Fuzzy Lou, I believe in Bigfoot. Then you must listen to George Norrie. Let's see. Luis Ramos, how far are they? They're actually not far. But they are across the canyon, which isn't that far. Though sometimes they are in our yard. But I know these weren't right here. Now I heard, I think it was an owl. Oh, Fuzzy Lou, I'm listening in the UK. Let's see, I hear some bird. I'm not sure what I hear. Let's see, I think I said hello to Dennis. That's right, Claudia A. No eclipse in Austria. But I'm waiting for the US images. There should be better images soon than this. I'm sure there is. Let me turn this a little bit over. I don't know. Let's see, go down, down, down. A little bit more. Okay. Yes, Gary's sleeping. He said he wasn't staying up. I don't know how he sleeps through the coyotes, the wind last night. Everything was blowing off the deck and everything and all over the yard. He slept through it. Dartmouth, the coyotes are pretty loud all the time. So that's not unusual. What's unusual is they're actually more quiet right now than usual. Usually you hear them in different areas. They call to each other. There's a lot of reasons why they call like that. Oh, I heard a loud frog just now. Actually, everything stopped. Hold on. I don't even hear the frogs anymore. They stopped. No, they're loud all the time, and they can be even louder than that. Oh, Gail. Hosting? Let's see. This is Gail. I'm in Alvaro, Texas. We can see it real well. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. Yes, Mark, it is mating season. I've also seen sometimes if they do a kill, they will do that. If they get something like a rabbit, you would think they wouldn't because then everybody will come take it away. But I've seen that on the hillside. They'll catch something and then they start screaming. So, and they do it for all kinds of reasons. Let's see, this is March. They actually should start having pups. Okay, Jennifer, it's too cloudy where I can't, where I am to see the moon in Central California. But it's strangely quiet, very quiet out there. It's kind of like now. I was hearing all the frogs, and there's no frogs, just some dogs in the background. It is quiet. I don't have to sit out here too much. I'm gonna go in a few minutes, but let's move the camera just a little bit. Everything moves, which is natural. Going green, Mom. Same here, but I'm in Indiana. Susanna, let's see, tucked into bed. Dartmouth. Moon looks strange. No, it does. It's going through the eclipse. I guess they call this the bloodworm moon. It's the lunar eclipse. So it's not a solar eclipse, it's a lunar eclipse, so the moon looks red. Let's see. Oh, C. Smith. Thanks for going live, Robbie. You're welcome. Sometimes I come outside at night if I'm not sleepy, and I like sitting out here. It's quiet. It's a nice time of the year. It's cold, which I don't like, but there's no mosquitoes. It's too cold for the mosquitoes, so it's nice. Where's Zoe? Okay, Zoe's my Yorkie. She went back in the house. She said, no way is she standing out here. Angel. Yes, Mark, the rattlesnakes are still in hibernation. I'm really nervous about that, I'll tell you, because last year there was quite a few rattlesnakes. That does not make me happy. And it's funny you brought that up because I was thinking about it today. I don't even know if I'm going to let Zoe roam through the garden during the day, through the plants, because you never know where they're going to be tucked in. I think you remember it was last year I was working in the backyard, and I was moving dirt and pots and stuff by the geranium bush. It was like on the ground. And then Gary came out and said, where have you been working? I said, here. He goes, do you not see what's at your feet? And it was like whoops, 6-foot rattlesnake. I didn't see it. He didn't bother me, but, well, he had to go. Oh, Angel, you saw it from the beginning in Cleveland, Ohio. Beautiful. Laura Rowley, I'm hearing raccoons around. Yeah, we have raccoons too. A Big Sky Dreamer, 26. It's cloudy where you are. You just checked. You can't see it. I wasn't even sure if we were going to be able to see it because it is really cloudy. I would move it and show you, but then I may not be able to set it back the way I've got it set up. We are really cloudy, and there's just a strip where there's no clouds, and I don't know why. Just Steph, hello. Okay, going green, Mom, you can't see anything. If it's cloudy, you won't be able to see it. It's still red. Suzanne Thimes, viewing from Virginia, too lazy to go outside. Thank you, it's beautiful. It's cold outside. I'm sure it's very cold where you are too. Probably colder than us. I hear frogs again. It stopped. CC Means, passing by, boss. My pets are so quiet. I hear an owl in the distance. It's too far away, I think, for you guys to hear. I think we're gonna have baby owls again out here. Last year we had baby owls. Okay, so Stella B45, you're in Santa Maria. And I have moving clouds, but when they float past, I get a good view. That's what we have, floating clouds, and it's missing. It's missing the moon here, which is really cool. In the beginning, when I first came out, there was a little bit of clouds. But now that's the only part of the sky that's open. William V. Love owls. Oh, we had the cutest owls hanging around here. I think I put up a short video on them. And they were jumping around on the ground and learning to hunt. And they didn't catch anything, but they were catching rocks and stuff. It was so cute. They were great horns. Oh, Jujubee, your osprey couple is back. They're going to build their nest again. That is so cool. We named them George and Martha. We live in George Washington Village near Mount Vernon, Virginia. That's beautiful. Catherine Barrett, hi. Laura Rowley, it's clear here in Florida. Funny, but I'm 88 years, Mom came out a few minutes. I know it's freezing. Oh, the ospreys had 3 babies last time? That is cool. That's beautiful. Oh, you had okay, so Tiff had in Cape Coral, Florida, had a ton of ground owls. Are you talking about the burrow? You must have a different one. We have burrowing, it's not coming out. Burrowing owls. Those are in the desert. They're not actually here, but I've seen them in the desert. They're really cool. Big Sky Dreamer, you're in Tucson, Arizona. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. I'm afraid if I move it too much to show you the clouds, I won't be able to put it back. So it is opening up from the left side. It's getting whiter. I don't know when it goes completely normal again. But when we have a full moon like that, usually you step outside and it's so light. It's actually getting lighter. You know what? It is getting lighter. Because when I stepped out here and I was setting up, I couldn't see a thing. Though I do know my eyes have adjusted. It is getting lighter again. Got a plane flying by, got a dog barking in the background. Otherwise, it's really quiet. Okay, so you don't like your toads, Mark, huh? You have the nasty toads, don't you? Jeez. 60 degrees in Florida, Laura? I'm coming to Florida. It's too cold. I don't like the cold at all. Erica J, I'm in Tucson. I do not do well in the cold. I'm fine in the heat, but I don't do well at all in the cold. Let's see, Dar, hello, beautiful moon. Mac tonight. Oh, you're talking to Stella V45. Let's see. Oh, Catherine Barrett. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I love your hummingbirds. Oh, so do I. Thank you. We had so many hummingbirds tonight. It's just crazy that I have to put out more feeders tomorrow. And I thought I had enough, but anytime I look out the window in the evening, I don't like bothering them. As the sun is going down, the last half hour, I want to make sure everybody goes to bed on a full stomach. When I see every seat full, that's when it freaks me out because I don't want anybody to have to sit and wait. So I take the Walmart feeders that you get for $4, and I love the Walmart feeders. They're the best ones. And Walmart designed them, but they designed them so you won't get bees. I also like to feed the Orioles, which are back. So I'm going to take my soldering iron tomorrow, and I'm going to alter. I have a bunch of them. So if the bees start bothering the feeders, I can put the bee-proof ones back. But I take my soldering iron, and from the inside out, so you open it up, I'm going to make the holes bigger all the way around, and I'll probably have to put out 2 or 3 extra feeders. I'm thinking they're migrating. I'm hoping they're migrating because I'm going through, so I just ordered 75 pounds of sugar, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to order more. So I'm going to get some more feeders out tomorrow. Like I said, now I got the Orioles coming back. They just started, and I saw a tanager today. I was so excited. I was in the kitchen. I looked out the window, and I yelled, oh my gosh, I said to Gary, and he goes, what? And I went and grabbed my camera. I got pictures. Not the best. I went through the window. I didn't want to step outside, but we had a tanager, and they're beautiful. They're yellow, and they have a orange forehead. He was looking at the hummingbirds, came right up to the window looking, but he never went into the feeders. I don't know if they will. I've never seen a tanager go to a hummingbird feeder. I wish they would. See, I made 93rd. You made 93rd? I don't know. I must have missed something, Oliver. Let's see. Kathleen Montague, hello. Let's see, Dar, the way you set up your garden with the chairs and the totes are what inspired me. Oh, good. You know, it is so easy to garden with a chair. Uh-oh, there's the clouds. They're coming now. I just looked down and looked up. Look at that. You can't get anything, let me see if you can fix that, really cheaper than that. And it works so good. I mean, Home Depot sells the raised beds, and they're not that bad. They're about $100. But you can get a tote. And if you wanted a really big, heavy-duty one, Walmart's got the black ones right now. So does Home Depot and Lowe's, I think. They're $10, and they're 27 gallons. You don't need to go that big, but you can. That's a car I hear driving. And you can set something up for, like, if you get the chair for free, you're setting it up for $10. Unless you're going smaller, you can't beat that. We're gonna call it quits in a minute because now you can see the clouds are moving in. It is getting cloudy now. The clouds were hanging off. They were coming from the ocean. And now they're coming over the ocean. No, we're not near the ocean, but I know which direction the ocean is. Looking at the camera, it's to the right. And they were kind of hovering. Now they're coming in. So it's getting harder to see anything. We've been on for 40 minutes watching a ball in the sky. Look at that. I don't see any satellites. The sky has still got a haze to it, so I see planes, but I don't see any satellites. I like sitting out here looking for satellites. That's a dog barking. That's not a coyote in the background. But we are getting the clouds now. What? Let me see what you said, Claudia. Something about seeds? Claudia, please throw some seeds in right now. Okay, you must be talking to somebody else. See, God is coming soon, Kathleen. Please throw some seeds in right now, and the same in a day, and see if the bloodworm moon really makes a difference. I don't think I'm. What the heck is that? I have no idea what that is. I hear beeping. Oh, somebody's backing up a truck somewhere. It might be a car. Well, I'm not going out to throw some seeds now in the garden. 42 degrees. Stella V45 in Santa Maria. Jenna Lumberg. Oh, Estonia. Hello from Estonia. See, now it's getting harder to see. We got the clouds. The clouds are rolling in. Oh, it's probably going to be. Oh, that's right. We're getting a new storm tomorrow morning. That's what's coming in now. And then we're supposed to be not warm, but sunny Saturday and Sunday, and then another storm on Monday. I mean, we need the rain here in California, but the problem is when it comes in like it did last night, it pushes so much mud out of the hills. There's been so many fires this past year that it's not just the Pacific Palisades and the Pasadena, Altadena area, the Eaton Canyon, it's other ones. They're all over. So mud gets, there's nothing holding it anymore, so it comes down. And there was some flooding yesterday, though it wasn't as bad because they're kind of putting barricades up and stuff around. Oh, the moon is turning white. Hold on. Look, look, look. Look, 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 look. Here comes the moon. It's almost completely over. Look at that. Now we've got the moon. I can see white, real white. Look at that.
Chrissy, cloudy. Oh, NorCal?
Norco, you're cloudy there?
I guess you would be. We're cloudy now. Mac tonight. I went outside and the sky looked scary. I ran back inside.
I want to run inside because it's freezing out here. But here comes, oh, now we got the clouds. If we didn't have the clouds, we'd start getting white on the moon more.
Renate Letzenberg. Casey, you're in Ontario, Canada. Oh, let's see. Thank you so much for showing this. It's beautiful. Can't see it here in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. Too many clouds, and it's -3 degrees Celsius
At the moment. Cold. You know, years ago, oh, I was very young. The U.S. was going to go Celsius. I don't know if any of you remember that. So they used to have all the temperatures and everything on the banks and different buildings. You know, it would tell you it's 80 degrees, it's 80 degrees. And then they decided, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go Celsius. So they changed everything. The fighting, the yelling, the screaming, people were outraged. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but that was in Los Angeles when I lived in, city of LA. They were outraged. And then finally they pulled it. They decided they're not going Celsius. Otherwise, we would have been all Celsius here now. Look at that. The moon is coming back.
It was so funny. They did not want it. Oh, organic recreations, clear skies here in Northeast Washington.
This moon looks magical. Well, now we've got, you can see the dark. If you step outside, the moon is very dark now, and just the white edge, bright white edge like a light.
Oh, Carol Jean Scroll. Did you use the night sitting on your cell phone? I'm asking because you don't have much color.
No, I did not. I just turned it on and went for it. I was in such a hurry. I just turned it on and went for it. I don't know if the night setting would make a difference. I would have to try that. I'm not going to mess around with it now, because when you go onto YouTube, and I'm using the YouTube live stream, sometimes they take over the camera and they do it the way they want to do it. But I will try that next time. It's like I can set the camera up the way I want, and then YouTube sets it up the way it wants. But I'll have to try that. Maybe it would make a difference. I think it's light right now. First of all, it's just the phone. And second of all, there's still clouds over it. Now we have clouds. And even, I'm looking at the moon and I'm looking at my phone, and it's pretty much the same, except the moon's a little darker. It's not red anymore. It's very little, just a tinge of red. It's because of the clouds.
Mustang Sherry, I'm in Central Valley, can't see the moon. So glad you're live. I was thinking about it earlier in the evening, and then I thought, no, I am not going out in the cold. And then my brother was sending pictures. My sister was taking pictures of her dog looking at the moon. I thought, okay, let's see if we can get this thing set up. I didn't know it was going to be clear when I started. Let me move this over just a little. I don't know if you can hear the owl, but I hear an owl hooting. Huh. Going Green Mom. I was surprised to hear Charles Dowling mention he has the best luck with seeds planted the 2 or 3 days before the full moon. I don't know. I've got seeds coming up all over the garden on their own. I've got seeds in the kitchen I'm planting and growing. I planted some squash out the other day. I mean, it could be.
Now we've got the whole side of the moon white now.
Oh my. C. Smith, Washington. A tribal elder said that the hummingbirds migrated over Bald Hills and there were so many they blocked out the sunlight?
Oh my. See, I've never seen, that's an interesting story, because as far as I know, wherever they go, hummingbirds just go on their own. They don't migrate in a group like geese do or sparrows do. But that's an interesting story, and it could be different in different areas too, because they're not social birds. Remember, the males breed with the females, and the babies never meet dad, not knowingly. Unlike the bald eagles right now, the female does it all. I think we have wind coming in again. We have a little bit of wind.
Elaine Rose from Tonawan, Tawana. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. New York. Let's see, it's about 10, and I got no planting tonight. Oh, going green, Mom.
I gotta plant some red lettuce. That's what I've been wanting to do for days. What did I plant instead the other day? Oh, more zucchini. That's right. Because I planted 7 seeds and only 2 came up. And I want to get a lot of zucchini going. The onions have taken off really good that I planted a couple months ago. My garlic looks really good. I'm probably going to lose my garlic. And nasturtiums are growing among my garlic, and I don't want to pull them out. The hummingbirds, all the birds love the nasturtiums, so I'm going to leave them. If it causes my garlic not to grow, oh well. So now we have almost a crescent on one side. And again, we've got clouds, but it's opening up. It's turning white. I think that's a screech owl.
Oh, Catherine, I saw when you had a ton of hummingbirds during the fires in Pacific Palisades and the surrounding areas.
Yeah, and I've got a ton now. Well, remember, all that's burned out. So any birds that go to all these areas, there's no more flowers there, wildflowers. Even people's homes, and some people have flowers, and that creates the insects and too. So they've got to find other areas. I don't know, but a ton came in tonight. I do know they're nesting. They've been building nests, so they're in the trees already having nests, the ones that are local.
We do have a ton that stay here all year.
A lot of them. And then, of course, we get them as they're coming from heading up north. They come through here. But I think it just brought in extras because of the weather. See, it's getting bright. You can see the glow. Oh, let me move this.
It's going to turn light soon. William V. My uncle used to plant, based on some moon phase. I think that's when she met.
Some people think, well, if you think about it, when you have a full moon, I mean, we have a full moon now, but it doesn't look like it. It's very light. You can actually go outside and work. Sometimes Gary used to go outside and work when it's a full moon. So I guess it would help some plants and maybe seeds because they're not in full darkness. I mean, in theory, you can think about it. It could be because you're not walking on in the pitch black. Like I said, when we have a full moon or when the moon is pretty full, you can actually walk around outside and it's very bright. You can see a lot of stuff. So that makes sense.
I mean, look how bright it is now, just as it's starting to uncover and move over. Mulch is being delivered to block the road again. Gosh. Are you talking about our mulch or your mulch? I don't know if you told me, Mark, but what is your temperature now? Oh, Dar, you have a pretty good crowd on your live. Well, I guess if they couldn't see it, they want to come see. Boy, it's moving quick. There we go. I have been on for almost an hour. I'm sitting here in a sweater. just the sweater. And pants, of course. It's actually not too bad. Yeah, we still have clouds. You can see it through the clouds because right now it's light, misty clouds. Okay, so I can see, looking to my right, you can't see it. There is some clouds and then it's clear again. So that's the way it's been all day. It'd be like raining one minute and the sun is out. No rainbows. The wind was terrible. Oh my gosh, the wind. A couple plants came down. See, now it's getting brighter, the moon. Pomposa, I'm going back outside. If you can see it, go back outside. That would be good. Oh, Kathleen, I meant yesterday. Let me see, Kathleen. We had oh, you had hail in Redlands yesterday. Well, now it's yesterday. Yeah, it's been windy all through Southern California here. It was really windy and raining and pouring. And I don't know if we ever got real hail that I know of, but boy, last night I couldn't believe how hard it was raining. I went outside. I tried to record it and it was so dark. There was no moon out. I couldn't get anything. And it was just so windy and raining so hard and things were blowing. I thought, no, I'm going back in. I think the worst of the wind, I can't say that was bad during the day today too, but it was really bad with the rain pouring. And we got 1.5 inches overnight, just overnight. Between about 2 o'clock to about 3:45, it was just coming down in the morning. Oh, here comes the moon. So now you can really see the crescent coming back. Beautiful. So my granddaughter went on a school trip. When did she go? Monday. And they kept them there at camp. I didn't know they had it. Beautiful trip. They did rock climbing. They were supposed to go snorkeling, but the waters were too choppy. And then they're putting them on a boat yesterday, and the storm is coming in. I got concerned. I actually called, talked to somebody about the boating. I looked it up and it said no small crafts can go out anymore. And I called, I said they wouldn't put the kids on a boat and have them come back. They were going to go to San Pedro. If they thought they'd have a problem, well, we have life vests. I know that. But they assured me that they wouldn't be putting anybody on a boat if they thought it wasn't safe. But they made it back. But this was something planned almost a year in advance. They left Monday. They came home yesterday. Last night, like 5 or 6 till they got home. Had they gone and today they were coming back, well, today it's now Friday, but let's say Thursday, they would have had an extra night there because there were no boats, they said, that were going to go to Catalina today because of the storm. But that was concerning. It's been an interesting week, a very interesting week. So my granddaughter went camping and with the school.
I've never heard of anything like that. That was nice. I think there was about 100 and something kids went, and they slept there. And it was a learning camp, so it was really nice. And then my grandson broke his ankle yesterday. So it's been my poor daughter's going through all this right now, trying to take care of everybody. He tripped yesterday. So while she's waiting to get the one that's coming back from Catalina, the other one's in the hospital because he fractured his ankle in 3 places. Poor kid, and he loves walking. He walks so much. He's not a kid, he's a young man. Unreal.
So it's been a crazy week. Oh, William V. The school said we were moving to metric. Yep, in the 80s.
I remember they tried it, was it the 80s or late 70s? Yes, it didn't work.
It didn't work here. Let's see, the True Token Patriot. Hello? I can see it, Stella.
Yeah, the moon is coming back.
I'm going to head in a few moments. Let's see. Oh, that's probably why I missed it. I didn't start school till 87. Going green, Mom.
I just remember the billboards and the lights they were putting up, and they were changing it, and they were not going to give Fahrenheit. They were only going to do Celsius. And then nobody knew what it was, and nobody wanted to learn. So they ended it. They should learn both,
is what it is. Oh, Kathleen Montague. Let's see, my folks never let me attend a field trip to Catalina because it was so expensive. I attended a private
school. You know, my daughter said she paid $700, and they had to do it in payments, and they started collecting last year. And they tried to do a fundraiser. I didn't even know. She told me when they were going. I thought, you never even told me about it. Nobody brought it up. $700, and 15 kids didn't go, but all the 6th graders went. I'd never heard about it before, but I think that was it's a really nice thing to do. The only camping I went with the Brownies when I was a kid. I went with the Girl Scouts. I think the first camp trip would have been in Griffith Park, and I would have been in the Brownies. I would have been in grammar school. Oh, their frogs are starting. Listen. Can you hear that? Isn't that something? They went quiet because it got dark. Can you hear the frogs? That's the frogs. Wow, you were out here with me when I was telling you those are frogs. And then all of a sudden they went quiet when the moon disappeared. So now we know that they do their thing when they can see and they make their noise and they're calling for the females. Hey, I'm here. Isn't that something? Kathleen, it is mating season, and that's what they're doing. You know how, Kathleen, you probably know Gary's got a couple ponds in his garden. And he was so jealous because the neighbors had frogs and not him. And then one day I told him, I hear a frog in your garden. He'd go out there in the middle of the night and sit there. And he has photographs of his frog. I think he's over that now, but that was a few years ago. I heard some bird. I don't know what that was. It's amazing. These frogs are super tiny. They're really tiny. And the amount of noise that they can put out is amazing. Isn't that something? Now it's light. I can see everything. I can see I can see the building. I can, you know, I can see things. It was so dark before. Now it's getting lighter and the frogs are making noise. Yeah, I guess Mark's right. They will be laying their eggs now. He hasn't had any tadpoles in his pond yet that we know of. Mac tonight. Oh, Mark, you have competition. The light helps the males see the beautiful faces of the females. Beautiful faces. Barbara C. Good morning, Robbie. I just woke up to check on the eclipse. It's chilly outside, and here you are, a live image. Thanks, going back to sleep. Barbara, you gotta go to sleep. It's too late for you. It's too late for me. Whoops, let me move this over just a little. I'm going to go in a minute. I've been on for 66 minutes. It is really pretty outside. We are cloudy now. Even my dog won't stay outside with me. She went back in. First they're barking, and then it's like, nah, we're not gonna stay out here. Let's see, rose blossoms. I'm on the East Coast. Cops be alert. Linda Garden Lady. Hi, Robbie. Wow, so exciting. Didn't know about the eclipse. I just heard about it like a day or two ago, and then I wasn't thinking about it. And my sister texted me stuff. Then my brother was texting me. Red base is missing. Mark Oliver. Red base is probably smart. She's probably sleeping. You know who's not here, Mark? Melinda. Do you know what Melinda did the other day? You probably read it. She knows that you always want to be first every time I put up the videos. I don't know how you do it, because I never know what time I'm really putting it up. And Melinda said she came in and she waited and you didn't come. She didn't want to be first. She wanted to wait for you to come in, say you were first. And so she said, finally, she said, he didn't come in. So I went ahead and said hi. She's so funny. She gets very worried, Mark, when she doesn't see you or hear from you. Oh, it's 3 a.m. where Melinda lives? Okay, well, that makes sense. But then, what time is it where Barbara lives? I know it's not 3, because I think you might be in the same time zone. That's right. Oh, Boston, want to make a party, Rose Blossom. Now, this will probably take an hour to turn light. I think I've done enough for tonight, because now it is light, and you can see the red is gone. There's no red color anymore. Whoops, let me fix that a little. There's no more red color. There's no red in the moon. The moon now is just gray, and it's just turning white again. See, Connie, Smoking Gears. Let's see, 1 a.m. West Coast, Canada. What time is it for me? It's probably the same thing. What time is it? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I didn't even know it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Let's see. Bohl. It's 4 in 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you guys doing up? 4 a.m. We're supposed to all get our beauty sleep. Okay, so red base. Mark is telling me red base is on the East Coast. Melinda, it's in Texas. Okay. Kathleen, 1 a.m. Okay, so we're all the same. Laura Rowley, 4 a.m. Florida. Time to get ready to go to work. Oh my goodness. You know, my neighbors probably hear me out here, some of them. Like, there's a crazy person out there talking to herself. Let's see, Linda Chaston. I'm in Northern California, so it's 1 a.m. there.
Rose Blossom, 4 a.m. 4 for Going Green Mom. Oh, you're in Indiana. Connie Smoking Gear, 1 a.m. West Coast, Canada. Barbara, 1 a.m. Okay, okay, so we are on the Thames. That's right. Tucson, same time zone. Stella, 45. It's night.
We're almost halfway. Look at that. Almost. And it's very light. That's amazing, though. That the frogs went completely silent during the darkness. And I thought, well, maybe they stopped then. No. As soon as the moon is coming back there, I can hear them. They're across the hill.
Going Green. This is happening quicker than I expected.
Well, not for me. I'm sitting I'm sitting out here freezing. No, I'm cold, but I'm actually okay. I think what really gets to me is sometimes I do this in the summer and then I'm getting bitten up by mosquitoes. But now there's no mosquitoes, so yeah, I didn't know how long it was going to take. I should have read up on it.
I did not. Rose, bless you. Let's see. They're making babies. I guess you're talking about frogs. That's Kathleen. RW, Robbie, your neighbors probably think you are taking neighborhood watch to the
next level. Oh, I have. I think my neighbors know me. I was once looking across the hill and I saw a guy and he didn't look right. Let's just put it this way. I could see, I looked out the window, I got the binoculars. Now, I don't want this to sound bad, but I'm just going to say this. They were moving in to their house across the hill. I didn't know them at the time, though I do know them now. And they were all Hispanic. So all of a sudden during the day, I see a guy, long blonde hair, white, didn't look right. He's roaming around the property. And I'm thinking, well, he's not Hispanic. Doesn't mean anything because, you know, they can have any friends. But he's looking in the windows and looking in the windows. Now, I knew there was a problem. They were having a lot of robberies up here. This was quite a few years ago. And I called the cops and I said, you know, I'm going to tell you the address. These people are just moving in. There's some white guy roaming around, long blonde hair, and I don't think he belongs on that property. Doesn't match anybody that lives there, and he doesn't look that clean either. And sure enough, I never said anything, but that turned out to be the guy they were looking for. He'd be going in the homes and he was stealing stuff and selling the stuff he stole for drugs, and they caught him. I told my neighbor about that just a matter of a few years ago. I said, by the way, they were laughing. And it was just at the time they were moving in. I don't know if they had completely moved in. So you can see a lot. It's just, you'd be surprised. It wasn't at night. It was during the day. But if something looks out of place, I kind of get things out to look around to see if it looks okay. Yeah, I'm one of those neighbors. But nobody has complained, so what are you going to do? And Gary is like that, too. If he sees something out of place, he's up there. He's going to go check it out. But yeah, that turned out really good. I told him, I did it anonymously, though the police knew who I was. And I never told the people until a while ago, a few years ago, I told them. And they said, we heard somebody was breaking in. Somebody called. Yeah, it was me. I said, it didn't fit your family or the people that were showing up. And he just didn't look right the way he was peeking through all the windows. They said, yeah, that was so good. We didn't know. So maybe they think I am doing a neighborhood watch thing.
Oh, I don't know. Fabio and Vernon. NUNYA Buzz, thanks for showing this.
Yeah, the moon is halfway now. It's going to be light really soon. Here, I can move it just a little bit. We're pretty much done. Now it looks like a regular moon that you can't see the whole thing,
A good crescent-sized moon. Oh, Big Sky Dreamer 26. I'd love to have a neighbor like you. Let's see. Let's see, Rose. If my neighbor is quiet, I'm happy. My goodness. I hope the drugs were good. You know what? It was quite a few years ago. Those drugs aren't what they have now. But yeah, there was a problem. We went to a neighborhood watch, I think at the time also. They had a meeting because they said somebody is breaking in during the day. A lot of homes have been broken into. They did say, which was interesting, he was skipping any house with dogs. So they said, if you've got a dog, make sure they can hear it and they know it's there, because whoever it is skipping those houses. And they didn't have a dog because they were just moving in. And I had no idea what he was doing, but I asked them if they could take a drop over there and give a good talk to this person and see if it's the people that's moving in, because he doesn't match who's moving in and he doesn't look right. I think even if they were moving in and they didn't have a key, I don't think they'd be going through the windows like they did. Not the way he was. So it didn't look right. It didn't look right. That's what Tiff said. Even fires, if there's fires or smoke in the area, if we see anything that's off. I get a little nervous, though, sometimes calling the fire department, because one time we couldn't figure out where the fire was or where the smoke was coming from, and they all showed up here. And I told them, it's not here. It's across the canyon somewhere, and I can smell it. And so they all came into my house, and they're hanging off the deck here. And they determined that there was smoke or fire coming from somewhere else, and it was drifting up the canyon. And I said to them, why'd you come up here with the sirens and everything? That makes me nervous. And they said, yeah, but it's all part of our training. We weren't doing anything anyways. That's what they said. Oh, the stuff we have going on here. But yeah, we could, off and on, if there's a fire anywhere, if it comes up to the canyon, then it smells really strong. And it didn't smell like a fireplace. You can tell the difference. Maadhu, hello. Hi. Let's see. So I think we're going to call it quits. How long have we been on? Oh, 78 minutes. That's ridiculous. So I think that's going to be it. Let's see, honey pie here in Oregon. I can only see the quarter of the moon right now. That's all. The red is gone. It's half here now. And there's no more blood moon. It's not red anymore. It looks normal, actually. Right now, it's in its normal phase. It's just not full. It's no different than a night when you don't have a full moon. But an hour ago it was red. The red is gone, and the clouds are almost gone. I'll show you the clouds in a minute before I get off. I will call 911 up my bum. I usually don't call 911. I usually call straight through as a regular call. I have called 911 before, but it's very rare when I call 911. I usually call and say, this is what's going on. Let's see, Susanna Norman in. Let's see, hi Robbie and Gary. Gary's sleeping. I can see this from Maine. Oh, yeah, it's pretty much over. We're close to 3/4 of a moon back right now, so it's pretty much done. It's so light, even though there's no clouds at the moment again, it's hard, because it's so light in the sky, it's hard to see a lot of stars. We don't see a lot of stars due to city pollution. It's not like you go to the desert and you look up and it's like, wow, it's so beautiful. Years ago, I went on a cruise, just a small one, at a Long Beach for 3 days. It was beautiful. I'd go out in the middle of the night and just lay out there. Nobody wanted to be out on the ship, by the pool, but I wasn't going to, just to look at the stars. It was just so beautiful. That was before I met Gary. I went with my girlfriend. It was really nice. let's see. See, he wouldn't want to get on the dope dealer's bad side. Okay, I'm not sure. You must be talking to somebody else, so probably about the guy. See, SB made my first bird fountain from your ideas today. Love this feed and your channel. Thank you.
I bought something yesterday from Walmart. I really expected it not to be as nice as it is. I was so excited when it came that I bought another one today, and they're crazy. For $3, they delivered it. I don't know. They must have a deal where they can deliver things that are like $1 or $2. I am going to make a bird fountain. It is so cute. I might show it tomorrow. I was going to do a video today, but I didn't do a video because it was terrible, the wind and everything. But it's a, I can tell you to go look at it. It's a watering can that's a turtle. And I really expected it to be not nice for $3. It came and it's so cute that I went ahead and bought another one. I've got a couple different ideas how I want to set it up. And I'll set it up when I get a chance. And then you guys, if you want to get one, you can set up the way you want. But it's a kid's watering can. And then they have elephants. So I bought 2 elephants. Those actually work good with the trunk to water plants. And they're cute for that price. And then they had a unicorn, but I don't know, a pink unicorn. I could have got it for Gary. No, I have no use for a unicorn. They had a snail, but they didn't have him in stock. I thought that would be cute. And then they had a dinosaur. But anyways, I get a kick out of the stuff they've got. And keep in mind, to get this stuff in, I'll move this a minute. Walmart gets things in, and then like they might order, I don't know, let's say 10,000. It'd be a lot more than that. And then once they're gone, they're probably gone for the season until next year when they get something else. And I stumbled on it, and I told Gary, I'm going to throw $3 out because it can't be that nice. I expected a little tiny nothing watering can, and it's a nice watering can. It's nice.
I mean, it's made really good. So,
oh, we're getting a reflection on the camera from the moon now. You see underneath? Just a reflection because it's so bright now. It'll probably be done in the next 20 minutes.
Let's see. She'd be a good mom. Let's see. That's cool. Let's see. Kathleen, I'm laying in bed trying to stay warm and LOL, I'm listening to Robbie and my husband snoring.
When I go in, I'm turning my heat blanket up to high. I'm going to get in there and get warm again. I'm surprised I'm not shivering. I'm actually fine. Boy, last year I was getting cold really bad. And I haven't been as sensitive to the cold as usual. I don't know why. Oh, Linda, Jason, sleep well, everyone. I love the desert. Born in Boulder City, Nevada. Beautiful. Northern California now. God bless you all. Hugs to all. If you're not there, I missed you. Sorry. Mark, I'm going to bed 2 hours ago. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised Gary is sleeping with me out here talking and laughing. Let's see, Rose Blossom. I'm 34 and I wish you were my mom. Locust flower. Oh yes, I see the reflection. Yeah, there's nothing I can do on that. It's just reflecting because it's so bright. It is bright now. It's almost done. And now there's no clouds again. I'm not sure what time the new storm is moving in, but we're supposed to get more rain. You know, my problem is I've been sitting on this stool for an hour and a half. I don't know if I can get up. Oh my goodness. Unicorn, let's see, Mark. Unicorn father said to the mother giving birth, keep pushing, I can see that. You're terrible, Mark. See, I want one. Oh, you want one? Kathleen, sometimes they're hard to find. Just go on the website and type in, I'll see if I can get the video up. I wanted to show the shovels I got. I went wild with the shovels. They were 98 cents and they're so good. I've got so many ideas where I'm not going to lose them. I must have, I was going to say 100 shovels, really not. But I probably do have 20 in the garden, and I leave them somewhere, and then I don't know where they are, and I spend 10 minutes looking for them. Gary said, well, it's very simple. Put them back in the same spot. I said, yeah, but when I'm working and then I have to go somewhere else, I leave them and I can't find them. And then I find them when I don't need them. So I bought, I think I bought 5, 6, about 8 shovels. Gary's going to take a couple. And then I bought the scoopers. I showed that in my other video. I bought the scoopers. Those are really nice. And then I bought the cultivator. I only bought one. I really rarely use them, but Gary wanted one for his garden. And they're 98 cents. And that's when I stumbled onto the turtle.
So just put in turtle watering can. If you can't find it, I'll see if I can tag on the link. You Cali people, sad. Come live in New Hampshire. I know. I'm complaining about 45 degrees, and you're like, what, below? See, I've been to Boulder City. I won $400 on a slot. Wow, Mark. Railroad Pass Casino. Interesting. I see the small birds eating nectar. Do you know what they are?
You're probably small birds eating nectar. Are you talking about, you must be talking about hummingbirds. Because the only birds that I know about here in the United States, because you got other birds in other countries, are the hummingbirds. Though you do have the orioles, and they're not small though. They do the same thing. They'll go to flowers like aloe vera, and they'll
feed on nectars too. Let's see, RW, I have those Walmart tools. They are very durable. They are so nice.
And I guess last year they must have had a yellow button, and then this year they changed the style a little bit. And Gary was telling me how he likes the new style better. I have both. I don't care. I've never used them before, and I just got them, and I'm using them now, and they are really nice. I agree with you on that. They're not hummingbirds. I wonder if you're talking about bush tits. Boy, is it bright outside now. I could go to work in the garden. It's so light now. Bush tits will go on flowers. I don't know if they're actually eating the nectar, but what they would be doing is any insects that go into the flowers, they're really big on the insects. And they even come on my deck here, and they'll sometimes come in a big group. There could be 6, there could be 30, no, maybe not 30, about 20. And they're real tiny, and they're gray, and they have a long tail. I wonder if you're talking about bush tits. Let's see. Yeah, it's gotten really bright. Really, really bright. You can see now. It's pretty much, I'm going to call it, because there's only a quarter of it, even about a quarter of the moon left, and it'll be covered up soon. I mean, opened up soon. And guess who shows up when I'm getting paid the money? My wife, Mark Oliver. Where do they get nectar on the aloe vera flowers? Going Green Mom. The aloe vera plants, the succulents, there's other plants that do the same thing. They send the spike up, and when the spike goes up, it opens up, and some of them are yellow and some of them are orange. The ones we have yellow flowers, that we have other plants that have orange flowers. And it's a jet coming in. They look like tubes, long tubes, the flowers. There'll be a whole cluster of them, and the hummingbird gets their beak inside of that. And you'll also see the orioles will climb, well, not climb, they'll grab onto the side because it's a spike, and they'll feed on that too. So, but the bush tits, I've never seen them go to that. So, but that's for the hummingbirds. And the nectar is inside the flower. The whole idea is the plant is trying to get pollinated, and they want something that's going to get in there to get the pollen on their beak and then get it where it needs to be. Okay, Pomposa Booze says goodnight, which I'm going to do in a minute. I don't remember. I was drunk that whole week. Okay, I don't know why one of them's highlighted for some reason. Linda Chasen at Mark.
as there is no gambling involved. I don't know why it's highlighted. Let me see if I did something wrong. No, I didn't do anything. I don't know why it's highlighted. Denise, I need to get to sleep. Good night. Yes, I do too. I don't see Orioles this year. Ours just showed up. Literally, they just showed up a few days ago. So they'll be showing up. Okay, I'm going to see if I can stand up or if I'm stuck sitting. Oh, no, I can stand up. And, oh, the sky is nice now. I'm going to close my other phone. That's where I was talking to you from, or at least so I could see. Let me pull back on this. Oh, how do I get this back? I guess that's it. So the moon is up there, and let me see if I can. I'm going to unhook my camera. Hold on. I'm going to take it out of the truck. I did something now that I don't know what I did. Great. No. I turned on a flash? How the heck did I do that? Oh, look, I have light now. And I don't even know how I did that. And I don't know how to turn it off. See that? But I can't zoom out. There we go. I have got to put that away right now. Anyways, I can't seem to get the light off, and I have no idea how I put the light on. Is that it? No. I don't know. I touched something and it turned the light on. Anyways, that's what's going on here. And I am here. You don't want to see me. You can't see me. Oh, I turned it around. You can't see me. It's too dark. Isn't that funny? There's only light on one side. Oh, now the light went off. Oh, good. Anyways, I'm going to bid you all a wonderful night. The moon, it's got a quarter left, and that's it. I'm going to head in. It was nice talking to you all. Zoe went back in the house. She thought I'm not out here. See, now you can almost see the house across there. They've got the most beautiful plants out there. See how light it is now? You could almost go outside in the garden and work. There's the hummingbirds that feed here. And then they feed here too. I had to take some of the feeders down here because everything was blowing. I've got a feeder. You can't see anything. It's dark. All right. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. I'm glad you enjoyed this. You really need to get some sleep. I know I'm missing a lot of you now. Whoops. But like I said, it's done. It's pretty done. It's just they got a little bit left on the edge. Shannon, this was a wonderful surprise. Oh, thank you. It was a surprise for me too. Daphne, D-A, this is supposed to be Daphne. Good night. Mark is going to go to sleep. I have no idea why one of them is pinned on the bottom. I don't know, maybe I did that. There we go. I don't know what I did. It was pinned on the bottom. So anyways, everybody kiss, kiss. Yes, sleep. Everybody have a wonderful night. If I miss anybody, it's never intentional. Jane, Bryson, good night. I know I've talked to most of you. Again, if I missed anybody. C. Smith. Okay, everybody have a great night. That's the canyon down there. Look at that. And the coyotes were on the other side that were howling. They were over there. Isn't that beautiful tonight? Can't really see any stars to speak of. There's a star. And the moon. Can't really focus in on it. Yeah, the moon's pretty much done. All right, everybody have a wonderful evening. Sandra, hello, you're welcome. This was fun. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna turn on my heat blanket. If you don't have one, get one. They're so nice to have. Have a wonderful evening, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye, everybody, and thank you for joining me. RW, thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Oh, here they all come. Gonna drink another 12-pack and then go to sleep. Oh, you know what I had before I stepped out? A little bit of popcorn. I like popcorn at night. Okay, anyways, good night, everybody. Thanks for being here, and have a wonderful evening. Tan Bread Rose, good night from Tennessee. It looks blue instead of red. It was red earlier. It's no longer red. It hasn't been red for about 30 minutes. It was red, and then now, you're right, it has a
maybe a bluish tint, but it's gray. It's gray. And see, there's clouds there. See what was drifting by? That's what I was saying, and it was missing. And then the ocean is that way, and the clouds are coming over the ocean, which is way down there. It's down there, but that's the way it was coming, and it was just missing the moon. A couple times I kind of covered it, but you know, when they sold me this house back in '88, they told me on a clear day I'd be able to see the ocean. That's what the realtors told me. What they didn't tell me when they were sitting and pointing, we were sitting in the kitchen, is the ocean is that way. And I'm not going to see anything until they take that mountain out. There is no ocean that way. So anyways, the things they'll tell you to sell a house. Oh, my battery's almost dead. So I'm really excited to see how this worked because I'm on airplane mode and I'm not on any internet or anything. And I think it went pretty good. And I can do this in the garden maybe sometimes. It's got a really long cord. So have a good evening, Good morning, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye, everybody. Thank you.